Live from the Darien Ice House, it's Varsity Boys Ice Hockey on the DAF Media Network. Tonight, it's round two between the Darien Blue Wave and the Ridgefield Tigers. Hi, everybody. I'm Damian Andrews. So glad you could be with us for this DAF Media broadcast of high school varsity boys hockey. Joining me tonight, as he did last night in what was a thrilling contest between these two teams, Bill Kirby. And Bill, if last night's game is anything like tonight's game, we're in for a real treat. These two teams meeting less than 24 hours apart, a back-to-back home and home. Tonight we're here for Darien on their home ice.
Not on, yeah, it's exciting. You know, we talked about it a little bit last night, but very much a college format here. You don't see that typically in high school where teams play each other back-to-back on Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday like you do in college. So it's exciting for the kids and hopefully exciting for us. Yeah, certainly a solid game last night by both teams, with Ridgefield getting the winner in OT. 3-2 win for them up in the Winter Garden, and now we'll see if Darien can hold serve here at the Darien Ice House.
So the first period underway here, 3-2, as you mentioned, overtime thriller. Ridgefield wins it in the extra session. You were very impressed with that Ridgefield first line. Nicky Cullinan, Matt Walker, and Will Forrest. Forrest had the game winner in overtime last night. They skate hard, and they're on the ice for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if fatigue at all sets in, you know, playing so close together here.
Yeah, I mean, again, you usually don't play back-to-back in high school, and they certainly logged their fair share of minutes. We'll try and grab Coach Gallagher between the first and second. Fortunately. Yeah, we'll see. That could play a factor. There's no question. Those guys, I felt, played like they played half the game last night, but they're young too. It's not like they're my age.
And a good crowd on hand for this one, as you would expect, here at the Darien Ice House. Two FCAC rivals having at it for the second time in less than 24 hours. Puck behind the Ridgefield net, and here comes the Tigers. Puck in front, and a backhanded shot by Luke Welsh slides wide of the near post. Just underway here. Damian Andrew alongside Bill Kirby. Thanks so much for joining us on the DAF Media Network. Good doubleheader on the DAF Media Network. The Darien and Greenwich girls varsity hockey teams will play immediately following this game. That's supposed to start around 7:10.
I'm going to charge Wazinski overtime tonight. And Ferguson too.
Bill Kirby doing double duty on the call for both the boys varsity game and the girls varsity game. And
no,
that
happy to do it. It'll be fun.
Bill, you know as well as I do, that girls game could be a pretty good one as well. Two FCAC rivals going at it in Darien and Greenwich. Greenwich having won the last two conference championships. Darien the previous four before that.
Yeah, that'll be good. I'm sure. I think Jamie's team's hungry for a quality win, and Greenwich, well, they've had a couple quality wins, but they've also had some what I would consider questionable losses. So that should be, you should see two hungry teams out there tonight.
There's Gregory with the puck. Erickson and Feifel. The glove stop there. 12:01 remaining in the first period here. Ridgefield, of course, coached by Sean Gallagher in his 12th season as the Tigers head coach. And Darien coached by Mac Budd. Darien moving from left to right on your screen in the home whites tonight. Ridgefield in the black sweaters with the orange and white trim. Here come the Tigers. Walker.
Yeah, just a physical mismatch there with Walker coming down on Stein, just kind of muscled right around him there. One of the things I'll look for tonight, two things I think early on here. You've seen one of them already repeat itself. Darien missed the net a lot last night or didn't take shots. Tonight they've yet to register a shot 4 minutes in. When they've had 4 or 5 opportunities to get the puck on net, they've just missed the net. The other thing I think will be important for them to clean up tonight, they turned the puck over a lot coming out of their own zone last night, and that's something they can't do again tonight. The second Ridgefield goal was a result of a turnover, and they had a couple other grade A looks on just kind of sloppy, no-look passes. So that's something they really need to pay attention to tonight, in my opinion.
That is why we have Bill Kirby on these live streams, for that kind of knowledge. Under 11 minutes remaining in the first period. Darien Ridgefield. There's C.J. Hathaway, one of the captains, gets it to Swiggett across the blue line. He's taken down.
All right.
And
Swiggett draws a penalty there. Nice play by Blake, taking it wide, forcing the D-man to tackle him, basically.
So Ridgefield takes its first penalty of the evening. And Darien will have its first man advantage of the evening. So an opportunity here for the Blue Wave early on in this first period. Face off in the Darien offensive zone. Here's Gregory inside the blue line. He puts it on net, and Gordon with a stop.
That's too bad. That rebound was right there. The Darien player, I couldn't tell who it was, just couldn't quite get a handle on it.
Bill, one of the Ridgefield assistants, told me, he goes, boy, Feifel was really good last night, as he was. And Sean Gordon, the Ridgefield goalie, played well also.
Yeah, both goalies played well. I mean, I don't think either goalie had to stand on their head. I had Feifel with, I think he had 23 saves on 26 shots. So certainly a solid performance. And he played well. I mean, they missed the net a couple times on some good looks. And but I thought overall the Darien defense did a good job and kind of limited them. Obviously the turnover that led to the second goal was a breakaway, but beyond that, they didn't have a ton of great looks. Not a lot of 3-on-2s or 2-on-1s. So credit to Coach Budd, his staff, and the players for, I think, executing and somewhat limiting the chances of that big line. I mean, they did have 3 goals, but again, I didn't feel that the ice was completely tilted. Ridgefield outplayed them, but not materially in my mind.
Both teams played hard last night. Ridgefield comes in, the #1 ranked team in the state, 8-0 after that thrilling 3-2 win last night over Darien in overtime up at Winter Garden Ice Arena. That was my first time inside that barn, and that is a quality old barn there. Great stands, great sight lines.
You won't be wearing your Chuck Taylors up there next time.
No, I
sure.
certainly won't. I can wear them here. We're in a nice warm booth above Darien's
it's chilly
goal.
there.
Yep.
This is very comfortable, relatively speaking.
But as you told me and a number of other people up there, that's good when a barn is cold like that. It means the ice surface is probably in good condition.
Darien drew another penalty there. Stein drew a hook, chasing the puck back to the wall. So we'll skate 6-on-4 here for a second until this first penalty expires.
There's Gregory. The whistle, and Ridgefield.
It's actually Erickson at the blue line there. Gregory's just coming on now. His one was hidden. All right, so back-to-back penalties here. Power plays for penalties for Ridgefield, power plays for Darien. And other than the first 10 or 12 seconds there, the Wave did not do a very good job. They got a shot and a rebound, and that was it for the rest of the minute 50.
So they get another opportunity here for 2 minutes, 8:39 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, they've just got to settle down, get the puck deep, possess it, and kind of zip it around the perimeter a little bit. try and get Gordon to move a bit, and you know, get the puck to the back door. That's how they're going to beat this goalie and this team. You know, last night they took some ill-advised shots, in my opinion, kind of forced the issue a little bit, and you really want to be patient, try and find that soft spot in the middle of that box.
Ridgefield able to clear. And Gregory picks up the puck and up ahead to Bennett McDermott. So shifty. Here's Swiggett. Hits the pipe.
That's wide. You know, again, another forced shot, in my opinion. Nobody in front to screen him.
McDermott takes a swing at it. Here's Swiggett.
Almost kept it in there.
Hathaway on the attack. A minute left on the Darien power play here in the first period. Gregory loses the puck. Swiggett up against the boards. There's McDermott. Little somersault there on the ice, Bennett McDermott.
Yeah, he just caught an edge. It's unfortunate. He would have been able to put some pressure on him, maybe keep the puck in the zone. Perhaps another player didn't get his skate sharp in the blue line.
Stein. And
boy, really undisciplined on Ridgefield's part. That's just a dumb penalty.
Third straight penalty on the Ridgefield Tigers.
I'd really love to see the boys settle down here and try and do something. They just have not had any good shots at all so far on 2 successive power plays.
So Darien will stay on the power play here. 6:50 remaining in the first period, no score.
And I really can't ask for any more. You're at home, coming off an overtime loss. Got 3 state power plays to start the game, really, and they've got nothing to show for it except a handful of shots.
Give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew, Sam Cragen, our director, Graydon Overbeck on instant replay tonight, Luke Cini on our main camera, and in the penalty box doing a great job is Chris Eggs Benedict.
Says we're 5-on-3, but I thought that had expired, but I guess not. So we'll have 11 seconds for 5-on-3. Big opportunity. Once again, no one's in front of the Darien net there. That's a huge mental mistake by Darien. 5-on-3, they got 2 kids on the wall, a kid at the hash marks and 2 kids at the point.
Erickson, odd angle, tries to get a shot off. Stein.
I mean, it's just, I'm not sure what's going on out there, to be honest. That's it looked like they're playing 4 corners. Gordon's too good a goalie to take a shot from 40 feet with no one in front of him.
Fresh legs on the ice for the Blue Wave. 1:38 remaining in the Darien power play. Bill, I was setting up for this live stream this afternoon, but who ended up winning that Rangers-Islanders game?
I do not know. I'm sorry to say. I've been running around all afternoon, and as you know, I was a little late getting here, so I caught a little bit of hoops. I think the Chiefs were up 7-0 on the Colts as I was walking out the door middle of the first quarter. So that's all I know.
Here's C.J. Hathaway to Gregory. Gregory throws it on net. And Ridgefield able to clear. Approaching a minute now remaining on the Darien power play. Under 6 minutes left in the first period. Hathaway across center ice. Here's Gregory with the puck. And he has it taken away by that Ridgefield defense.
Gregory overhandling a little bit there. Led to a turnover.
Hathaway on the right wing in the corner.
Another forced look. Would swing it wide open at the point. Tried to hit McDermott on the weak side. Didn't work.
30 seconds remaining on the Darien power play. And so far, Ridgefield's penalty kill unit has done a nice job.
Yeah, they have. I mean, to be honest, I think Darien's done a poor job so far on those 3-man up opportunities. Just didn't get settled down, didn't get anybody in front of the net, took some shots in the point with nobody screening the goalie, and you know, they're better than that.
Chris Eggs-Benedict, our camera 2 in the penalty box, hands the puck back to the official. 12 seconds left on the power play, face off center ice.
Basically 6 minutes of power play time there for the Wave. They got 6 shots on goal. Not really the ratio you're looking for.
And we are going to be back to even strength here.
That's a missed opportunity for Darien.
The day leader, Reed, Picorni line on the ice for the Blue Wave. Gregory throws it on net.
I guess there was some traffic there that time. I'd like to see that.
Here's Will Forrest, the big forward. Dumps it into the corner.
Nice play by Picorni there, blocking the shot with his foot. That didn't feel good.
The block by Picorni. Forrest dumps it into the Darien zone. And here's Gregory handling the puck. Day leader along the right wing. Under 4 minutes remaining in the first period. No score. Here comes Ridgefield. And Feifel covers it up. And Keys Van Wees went hard into the boards. He is okay. And he will skate off the ice.
Yeah, Darien was lucky they didn't get a hooking penalty there. Easily, Leanne easily could be heading to the box there. A bit of a gift, in my opinion.
And Darien's top line on the ice, Bradley, Moore, and Erickson.
Darien's done a good job of keeping the puck away from Feifel. I mean, obviously the power play time helped that cause a little confusion behind the Darien net there between Moore and Johnston. But, you know, Ridgefield's only had 1 shot on goal here in the first period through almost 13 minutes. So, again, 6 minutes of power play time obviously helped. Here's a 2-on-1.
Bradley. And a nice stop by Gordon.
I would have liked to seen that puck come back to Bradley there.
There's Gregory.
Another block shot. Nice play by Stein at the half wall there.
Stein with the puck across the blue line.
Oops.
Errant pass there, and it's picked up by
there.
Nicky Cullinan, and Feifel with the glove save. Cullinan was hot last night, had 2 of Ridgefield's 3 goals.
He's a nice player. He was hands down the best player on the ice last night, in my opinion. Really strong game.
As Coach Gallagher told me afterwards, loves to play hockey.
Yeah, look, for most of these guys, this is as good as it gets. You just don't see too many public kids going on to play at the next level, unfortunately, unless you take a different route. But, playing for your high school is with your buddies, kids you've grown up with, it's about as good as it gets. And certainly for Ridgefield, coming off a FCIAC and state championship is very cool. And
that was just an electric atmosphere last night inside the Winter Garden. And the game lived up to the billing. Good showdown between 2 quality programs. Ridgefield's got it going right now, undefeated, ranked 1st in the state.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big game for the home team, I think, my opinion. You come close last night, but, that only really counts in horseshoes. At the end of the day, it's another loss. You drop to 4-3, you lose this, you're 4-4 on the season, and while you played a tough schedule, you're still 4-4. I'm sure that's how Coach Butt will feel about it. Nice block there by Dyer.
Zaffino.
Yeah, that's a little
and
unfortunate
Walker.
Turnover. You want to get out of here. Under a minute left. You got your top line out. A little bit of a mismatch here.
There comes Darien. And that's a stop by Gordon on the Danny Lowe shot. 39.5 seconds left in the opening period here at the Darien Ice House. You are watching live on the DAF Media Network. So glad you could be with us for a double dip of high school hockey tonight.
Corney ends up on his staring at the ceiling there, taken down in front of the net, and Ridgefield will come with one last rush here with 16 seconds left.
Johnston with the puck now. He's going to take it.
Yeah, he can just eat it. Oh, bad bounce off the glass there.
And
got away with it.
Do it. As Ridgefield had an opportunity there in the waning seconds. Both teams will head to the locker room. No score after the first period between Darien and Ridgefield. You are watching the DAF Media Network. We'll be back with more live hockey.
If you live in Darien, most likely you've benefited from the Darien Foundation. Since our founding in 1998, we've provided more than $4 million in grants to the Darien Emergency Services, public schools, and community organizations.
My husband and I are so happy to be raising our 4 young children in Darien. Over the years, I have admired the projects that the Darien Foundation has supported, and I'm excited to be a member of the board helping to further support the Foundation's mission. Kids' eyes light up when they talk about learning and eating in the edible garden at Tokenique School. It certainly gives us peace of mind to know that if and when the next storm hits town, the Darien Library will always have power thanks to the Darien Foundation providing a generator.
This past year, the Darien Foundation has awarded $420,000 in grants to enhance our community. After years of being the only high school stadium in Fairfield County without lighting, Friday Night Lights came to Darien last fall. The Darien Lights Brigade led the charge, working with neighbors and town officials. The Darien Foundation came in with a grant to meet the crucial funding deadline. Now field hockey, football, soccer, and lacrosse players can play under the stadium lights. A team of high school students offer interactive STEM workshops alive with experiments in robotics, chemistry, and engineering to elementary school kids in Darien. The week-long summer camp and monthly Sunday programs have provided over 1,200 hours of hands-on learning to hundreds of grade school students. Built in 1778, the historic Mather Homestead was a safe house for locals to hide valuables and ammunition from the British Army. Owned by one family for over 2 centuries, the home was gifted to the Mather Foundation last year. Visitors can truly experience 18th century life via the original furnishings, family heirlooms, architectural details, and antique fireplaces. DAF Media puts high school students behind the cameras to live stream youth athletic games and community events. Some 30 student volunteers rotate to produce several live broadcasts each week, overseen by veteran TV anchor Damian Andrew. DAF Media leverages cutting-edge computer and camera technology to offer a fun and collaborative STEM learning experience. Parents and fans can watch games anywhere around the world. Darien is one of only a handful of towns in the United States to have a dedicated Boy Scout campground and cabin. Over 300 boys participate in 2 troops and 4 Cub Scout packs, and that number keeps growing. This June, ground will break on a new cabin and an expansion to the campground property.
Many of the grants we've given out have helped close capital funding gaps at several of our local nonprofit organizations. You can drive all over town and see projects that we've underwritten or supported, from the expansive renovations at the YMCA, to the playground by the Sound and flagpole at Weed Beach, to the new sound system at the Darien Arts Center, and to the special operations vehicle at Darien EMS Post 53. I'm personally grateful to see my own family reap the benefits from the grants endowed by the Darien Foundation.
For 20 years, the Darien Foundation has been investing in Darien and offering our community organizations, emergency services, and schools a local resource to help them pursue innovation and excellence. Thank you for supporting the Darien Foundation. We are building a better Darien together.
We are back live here on the DAF Media Network. Damian Andrew alongside Bill Kirby. We just dropped the puck on the second period, and here we go. Darien on a quick Ridgefield turnover. No score after the first period. These two teams meeting for the second time in about 24 hours. Last night at the Winter Garden Ice Arena, Ridgefield beat the Blue Wave 3-2 in overtime. Ridgefield skating from left to right on your screen in the black sweaters with the orange and white trim. Darien in the home whites skating from right to left this period. And looks like we're gonna have another Ridgefield penalty.
Cross-checking.
Cross-checking penalty on the Tigers. That'll be a 2-minute minor, and it gives Darien with another opportunity early in this second period.
Having just spoken with Coach Gallagher, he's not going to be happy about that. That was the first thing he said to me is we got to stay out of the box. Wasn't tough to decipher much from that period, really, other than the 3 power plays for Darien.
There's McDermott with the puck. Gregory at the blue line.
That's one Gregory's going to want back. And missed the net by 4 feet.
Ridgefield able to get it out of their zone as Darien goes back to work here. Here comes Swiggett. He whiffs on a shot. Swiggett, wraparound, puck in front. And And the net comes loose, so we've got a stoppage in play here, 13:35 left in this second period. It's the early going here. No score. Ridgefield, of course, won a state championship last season and won an FCAC championship.
Can't quite tell what's going on there.
Here, yeah. There's a minute 21 left. So Bennett McDermott takes a roughing penalty and will be skating 4-on-4 here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
For the next minute 21.
You know, tough to only throw one in there, but he did kind of pile on the goalie a little bit, so I can't say I can argue with that a whole lot. You know, you got to be disciplined. You know, he got pushed, but, you know, he kind of pile drive the goalie there, and you just got to kind of suck it up and take it. They often get, you know, it just happens all the time where they kind of miss the first one and always get the retaliation, which is really what that was there.
So here we go, 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 10. Bradley fighting for it in the corner with...
Here's a 3-on-2. Darien had 2 men below the goal line there in their own end on a 4-on-4.
Forrest skates in. Wrap around center.
In Ridgefield's end, sorry. Didn't cost him, though.
Forrest chases the puck, picks it up. Another wraparound attempt by Will Forrest.
Solid hit by Bradley at the blue line there.
Ten seconds left on the Ridgefield penalty, and then they'll have about 40 seconds on the power play.
Excuse me. That's a puck that's got to get iced there. And Ridgefield's not paying attention to what's going on. Oh, by the way, Rangers got a 2-1 victory.
2-1 victory, okay.
Check that out.
5-4. Skating 5-on-4 here for the next 28 seconds. Ridgefield's on the power play. Still no score. Zeros on the board. 12:03 remaining in the second period. CJ Hathaway and Henry Garlick fighting for the puck. There's Garlick behind the Ridgefield cage. Gregory off the board. We're at even strength now. No score, 11:30 left in the second period.
Pretty tame start here from an offensive perspective to this period. 2 shots on goal for Darien, none for Ridgefield thus far through 4 minutes. Nice breakout there by Darien. Swig to Hathaway to McDermott. They dump it in and change. Wholesale change.
DAF Media's very own Bruce Ferguson in the house tonight, checking out some hockey, checking out our audio situation early on. But,
nice to have the expert around,
yeah, absolutely.
just in case.
Just in case. And our DAF Media production crew, we've got a list tonight. Sam Cragen, Now down in the penalty box on camera 2, Luke Cini on the main camera. Graydon Overbeck is our director, as here comes Forrest across the blue line. And he was looking for the pass to Cullinan.
Certainly the right idea, just a little bit in front of him.
And Chris Eggs-Benedict on instant replay.
Nice
Darien
look.
in front, and a nice stop by Gordon. The rebound, he stops 2 shots. Dayleader and Reed both getting off shots, and Gordon stands tall between the pipes.
And those are 2 grade A looks right there. Would love to have found the back of the net on one of those.
Cullinan going the other way, picks up the puck. And Feifel with the
First save of the period.
glove save.
The 9:52 mark, over 5 minutes gone.
A little different than the way things played out last night. Darien scored fairly early in the second period.
Yeah, I mean, I think after that really penalty-riddled first period from Ridgefield, you still have both teams kind of figuring it out 5-on-5. So far, pretty evenly trading punches to start the second here in the first third underway. Ridgefield heading to the power play.
And that's going to be a Darien penalty, and Ridgefield's going to have another opportunity here with the man advantage. 9:12 left in the second period. No score in this one. Darien Ridgefield, FCAC rivals, although this is not a conference matchup.
Yeah, only one for Darien. Unfortunately, last night's game was the FCAC game. So.
Yep.
Pride and points on the line tonight with state standings. I don't love that call, I have to be honest. I'm the first to criticize a Darien player when they deserve a penalty, but that was a pretty weak call.
Simon Van Wees swings it to Cullinan. Here's Forrest out to Van Wees. Forrest with the puck. Cross ice pass to Cullinan.
Ridgefield's being very patient here. Oh, that's a mistake by Darien.
And Ridgefield's Matt Walker gets a shot off, and Henry Feifel.
Gregory had a little more
Stop.
time there to ice it. Should have wheeled it around to his forehand and let it go. Unfortunately, he whipped on the backhand.
Good crowd on hand for this one.
Yeah,
Student section is alive, just like it was.
A whiteout going, it looks like.
Yep. There's Cullinan in the corner. Out to Simon Van Wees, over to Forrest.
Love Ridgefield's patience on their power play.
That first line, such a big part of what Ridgefield does. Walker. The rebound by Forrest.
A great backdoor look there. Unfortunately for Feifel, the Ridgefield player whiffed.
There's Van Wees, the senior defenseman. Pass off the wall to Walker. And a big defensive effort here by Blake Swiggett.
Blake's got to get his head up there. McDermott open in front.
Here's Walker with the puck. On the left wing, skates in.
Good kill by Darien there.
Back to even strength.
A couple good looks, but Ridgefield was quite patient, didn't force the issue, and as a result, didn't get a whole lot out of it. Here comes Moore one-on-one.
Moore with a nifty move. The shot is blocked by Daniel Parson. There's Erickson behind the net.
Nice play by Erickson up. Bad bounce there for Darien.
Ridgefield now going up the other way.
Nice back check there by the Blue Wave. Bradley working hard to get back, broke that play up. Oh, that should have been a penalty on Ridgefield. Totally jumped over Moore's back.
Here comes Erickson.
I don't know how you make that call on Dyer and you don't make that one.
Parson with the, or McSpedden with the stop there. Ridgefield going the other way, and
Darien will get their second power play.
So
cross check on Ridgefield. They kind of took out, I think it was Luke Johnston. It was either him or Leanne, just got wailed on from behind. So Ridgefield bench didn't like it, but I can't say I disagree with the call.
there's McDermott. So Darien on the power play here. Gregory.
Yeah, once again,
Shot
nobody.
and a stop by Gordon.
Nobody in front, though. Wide look on that. It's the right play by Gregory, but the forwards have got to do a better job taking the goalie's eyes away. This is big for Darien, in my opinion. You don't want to go 0 for 5.
Couldn't capitalize on their first 4 power play opportunities. 1:44 remaining on this one. Here in the second period, no score, 5:50 left. McDermott in the corner with the puck. Swig it back to McDermott. And the puck just skids by.
Right idea. Hathaway didn't have his stick on the ice. That cost him there.
Hathaway was there. A minute 20 now remaining on the Darien power play.
Yeah, that's one of those little plays where it doesn't show up in the box score, but if CJ's got his stick on the ice there, at least he gets a wave at it, and you get a shot on goal, maybe a rebound.
Fresh legs on the ice for the Blue Wave.
All right, plenty of time left, minute 10 here.
That top line of Bradley, Moore, and Erickson. And a clear by Ridgefield. Under a minute remaining now on the Blue Wave power play. Unsuccessful on their first 4 power plays. Time running in out on this one. Here's Stein.
That's a gift from Ridgefield and the poor clear there.
And the shot by Zaffino and the stop by Gordon.
Again, no one's in front of the goalie there.
And the puck goes into the net. Stoppage in play. 30 seconds left on the Darien power play. 4:36 remaining in the second period. Damian Andrew, Bill Kirby joining you. Thanks for joining us on the DAF Media Network. Over 900 views now on last night's game.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah.
That's a big jump from the 80 when we left.
We had over 100 concurrent at one point during the game. So a lot of interest, as you would expect. 2 really quality high school hockey teams. And that puck gets by Zaffino. And time is running out here on the
Blue Wave. That's a costly turnover there. He was wide open, just not concentrating. Puck was right on his stick.
And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Both teams at
so the Wave now 0 for 5.
Under 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Keys Van Wees with the puck. Love that name.
Yeah.
Darien going the other way. The stop by Gordon on the Martins shot. Day leader in the corner. Has it taken away by Parsons.
Tried to get it to Picorni, just hit a skate.
Day-leader puts it in front, and a nice stop by Gordon on the Picorni shot. And Picorni can't believe it.
I can't buy one. In his defense, puck was a little slow getting there. He didn't have a lot. Nice lateral movement there by Gordon. If it had gone right through, he would have had top corner open, but no puck luck there for Gregory. Just bounced right over his stick. That's unfortunate. He would have had some time and space there from the point. Let that big slap shot go.
24-7 Chiefs at the half in that divisional playoff game out in Kansas City. Chiefs-Colts.
Mahomes is something, huh?
He is something, boy.
My God.
And you could make a case that the Colts are one of the hotter teams going right now.
Yeah, Colts are good.
And they're playing them well. And the shot that time, glove save. The shot by Teddy Dyer, and the glove saved by Sean Gordon. I said it last night. I'll say it again tonight. Two really quality goaltenders in this series with Sean Gordon of Ridgefield and Henry Feifel of Darien.
Yeah, I mean, Henry's really not seeing a lot of.
Not seeing a lot, no.
Action tonight. You know, they're not even anywhere near 10 shots. We're almost through 2 periods. You know, I've got him with 6 right now.
Here's Hathaway. And
nice save there.
Another nice save by Gordon. Hathaway again with the puck. Here's Swiggett.
Yeah, nice play by Ridgefield there. That'll lead to an icing.
Patrick Rigby, the defenseman, with a nice play
I mean,
there.
This is a rule I think that just has got to change in high school hockey. You know, Darien's all over them. They got a good 35, 40-second shift in their own end. Ridgefield's tired. They ice it, and they get to change. I mean, that's just, you know, in college or prep school, you can't do that. And it's a huge advantage, you know, for the team that's generating the offense. You can get fresh legs out there. You get a tired group out there. Sometimes it forces teams to use their timeouts, and it's just no reason that rule shouldn't be changed for this level of quality play.
Under 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Still no score. Got another good one. And that is a goal for Ridgefield. It was thrown on net by Simon Van Wees, and it looks like Will Forrest will be credited with the goal.
Yeah, Darien just got a little lazy there, lost their structure, kind of collapsed. Point was wide open, and he kind of just walked through.
Still no score put up on the scoreboard. It was Van Wees, Simon, and it was Forrest. Will Forrest So we're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Ridgefield, a 2-minute minor. So after this Tigers goal by Will Forrest, Darien will go on the power play. 1:31 remaining in the second period. So there was activity in front of the Darien net, as you so often talk about, and that led to Ridgefield's first goal of the evening. The deflection by Forrest.
Yeah, you want to take the goalie's eyes away. I mean, again, I've said it a lot the last two nights. I mean, Darien certainly had some chances, and particularly when you're man up. And, you know, I know people want to score goals, but, you know, someone's got to be willing to do the dirty work and sit in front of the goalie, take the cross checks, take the beating. And it's critical to a successful power play. And Darien has not done a good job with that tonight. And I know it's not from lack of coaching. They work a lot on special teams, and the kids just have to be a little more disciplined, a little smarter, stick to the structure.
So Ridgefield scores first in this one. Will Forrest with his...
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. Darien's really, I mean, obviously they've had 5 power plays to Ridgefield's, this is now their 6th, actually, to Ridgefield's 1. Darien's got 20 shots on goal by my count to Ridgefield's now 7. And, you know, it's unfortunate that...
puck in front of the net's cleared away by Ridgefield. Forrest's second goal in as many days.
Like to see that shot a little lower from Gregory. He had good wood on it, just a little too high. Makes it hard to tip when it's that high.
1 minute left in the second period. 1-0 Ridgefield. Here's McDermott.
There's Picorni.
McDermott, puck in front, and Gordon with another great effort.
Good look there.
Gregory's shot. Can't find the back of the net. Hits the pipe. Another nice stop by Gordon on the Hathaway shot. Here's Bennett McDermott. And Gordon gloves it. Wow, a flurry of activity in front of the Ridgefield net. 18.6 seconds left in the second period.
That was really good work by Darien there. That was by far and away their best power play of the last 2 nights. Moved the puck around. McDermott did a nice job bringing that puck all the way across the slot. Created some traffic. You're forcing the goalie to move from side to side. And
another stop by Gordon. So Darien has gotten some looks here late in this second period, have been unable to capitalize. 15.3 remaining in the period. 1-0 Ridgefield. And Erickson whiffs on that shot.
Wow.
Gets by Gregory, and that will do it for the second period. 1-0 Ridgefield on a Will Forrest goal late in the period. The two teams will head to the locker room, and we will take a break. We'll be back live with the third period action here on the DAF Media Network.
If you live in Darien, most likely you've benefited from the Darien Foundation. Since our founding in 1998, we've provided more than $4 million in grants to the Darien Emergency Services, public schools, and community organizations.
My husband and I are so happy to be raising our 4 young children in Darien. Over the years, I have admired the projects that the Darien Foundation has supported, and I'm excited to be a member of the board helping to further support the Foundation's mission. Kids' eyes light up when they talk about learning and eating in the edible garden at Tokenique School. It certainly gives us peace of mind to know that if and when the next storm hits town, the Darien Library will always have power thanks to the Darien Foundation providing a generator.
This past year, the Darien Foundation has awarded $420,000 in grants to enhance our community. After years of being the only high school stadium in Fairfield County without lighting, Friday night lights came to Darien last fall. The Darien Lights Brigade led the charge, working with neighbors and town officials. The Darien Foundation came in with a grant to meet the crucial funding deadline. Now field hockey, football, soccer, and lacrosse players can play under the stadium lights. A team of high school students offer interactive STEM workshops alive with experiments in robotics, chemistry, and engineering to elementary school kids in Darien. The week-long summer camp and monthly Sunday programs have provided over 1,200 hours of hands-on learning to hundreds of grade school students. Built in 1778, the historic Mather Homestead was a safe house for locals to hide valuables and ammunition from the British Army. Owned by one family for over 2 centuries, the home was gifted to the Mather Foundation last year. Visitors can truly experience 18th century life via the original furnishings, family heirlooms, architectural details, and antique fireplaces. DAF Media puts high school students behind the cameras to live stream youth athletic games and community events. Some 30 student volunteers rotate to produce several live broadcasts each week, overseen by veteran TV anchor Damian Andrew. DAF Media leverages cutting-edge computer and camera technology to offer a fun and collaborative STEM learning experience. Parents and fans can watch games anywhere around the world. Darien is one of only a handful of towns in the United States to have a dedicated Boy Scout campground and cabin. Over 300 boys participate in 2 troops and 4 Cub Scout packs, and that number keeps growing. This June, ground will break on a new cabin and an expansion to the campground property.
Many of the grants we've given out have helped close capital funding gaps at several of our local nonprofit organizations. You can drive all over town and see projects that we've underwritten or supported, from the expansive renovations at the YMCA, to the playground by the Sound and flagpole at Weed Beach, to the new sound system at the Darien
We are back live on the DAF Media Network, about to drop the puck on the third period here at the Darien Ice House. We are underway. Darien Ridgefield. The Blue Wave will be on the power play for the next 20 seconds here to open the third period. Damian Andrew alongside Bill Kirby. Thanks for being with us tonight for a doubleheader of varsity high school hockey. The Darien Greenwich girls game coming up after this. Ridgefield in the black sweaters with the orange trim and the white trim, and they'll be moving from right to left on your screen. Darien and the home whites moving from left to right. Here's Swiggett, and the nice block that time by Braden McSpedden.
Yeah, first 5 minutes here, it's going to be big for Darien. Really need to get a goal. They've certainly had their opportunities with 6 power plays tonight. It's unfortunate they've had nothing to show for it, but they've the second block shot for Ridgefield here in the first 2 minutes of the third. You know, they've had some looks. There's a chance to go low to high. Missed opportunity there by Erickson. He had Zafino wide open at the point. Decided to shoot, missed the net. Again, when you move that puck from low to high or high to low, you just create opportunities. You force the goaltender to move a little bit. He's got to track the puck, and that can cause some problems sometimes for keepers.
How important, Bill, would you say these first few minutes to start the third period are for Darien?
Well, look, I think it's big. I mean, you know, I kind of said it earlier. I mean, Darien played well last night. At the end of the day, it's still a loss. You know, they didn't get losing in overtime. They don't get any points for a tie. You know, you drop to 4-3 in the year. You lose this game, you go to 4-4, and you know, aside from playing, you know, well against the state's top team, you're still 500. And you know, I think, you know, Mac's going to find that disappointing. You know, I feel they should be winning this game. They've had, you know, plenty of opportunities to take the lead and haven't taken advantage of it. And at some point, you've got to do it. So, you know, again, big difference between 4-4 and 5-3. So, to me, this is big, and they'll certainly get their share of wins the way their schedule sets up. But you know, we talked about it on an earlier broadcast. With such a short season, a 20-game season, you know, these big games against Ridgefield, New Canaan, Notre Dame, West Haven, Greenwich, etc., Prep, they're all playoff games. So, you know, you need to perform in them.
Icing on that last call, and here we go. 12:24 left, and we'll get another one. 1-0 Ridgefield. The goal was scored by Will Forrest.
His second in 2 nights, I think. He got the game winner last night, if I'm not mistaken.
He did. He had the game winner in overtime. Did Forrest. And that place erupted.
Part of that big line for Ridgefield. You know, they're all seniors, big, strong kids, and they certainly log lots of minutes for the Tigers and Coach Gallagher. Both teams a little flat here, I'd say, to start the third. 3 minutes in. This doesn't have a lot of bounce so far.
Well, that second period was played at
oh, that was great. I mean,
high intense.
you know, again, Darien had 3 power plays. Ridgefield had 1. You know, Darien was peppering Gordon. You know, one of the things, you know, I know Coach Bud wasn't happy with execution on the power play. Got a little better, or actually, I should say much better, on that last man-up opportunity, and they finally got some traffic in front, created, you know, 3 or 4 really good looks.
There was a look right there for
it squirted it off his stick. Fortunately, didn't get any wood on it. Feifel grabbed the loose puck without a shot. Just kind of squirted off his stick as he tried the wrap around there. But both coaches, now having talked to Coach Bud between the second and third, and Coach Gallagher between the first and second, you know, they're both happy about this opportunity. And Oh, I missed that. Looks like Picorni's heading to the box.
So a roughing penalty on Hudson Picorni. And Ridgefield now goes on the power play. Just minutes into this third period, 1-0 Ridgefield. They scored in the second period late. Simon Van Wee's shot deflected in by Will Forrest. 5-on-4 hockey here. Ridgefield with the man advantage.
Nice play by Swiggett. Oh, can't recover though. Again, Ridgefield being very patient, trying to find that back door.
Forrest over to Cullinan. In the corner, taken away by Johnston.
Chance to ice it here. There you go. That's a little bit of an unfortunate bounce.
There's Forrest.
Massey got good wood on that, trying to ice it. It hit the bumper in the penalty box.
And that's a goal for Ridgefield as Cullinan scores. Able to beat Feifel from an awkward angle. As we take another look at it, Bill Kirby. Cullinan, and he buries it.
Just went 5-hole, looks like.
There's a great look.
Yeah, they've been looking at that to get that backdoor play. Feifel just had his pad off the ice there.
Yep.
Just snuck in. It wasn't more than 2 or 3 inches, but it only takes an inch.
Nice work by our DAF media production crew. Again,
I'll say that was great camera work.
Student volunteers. Graydon Overbeck, our director, our instant replay operator, Chris Eggs-Benedict. Sam Cragen is in the press spot, or in the penalty box rather, and Luke Cini is on our main camera.
All right, now it's Darien's turn for their 7th power play of the night. Hopefully they can, this is big.
So we will skate 4-on-4, Bill Kirby, for the next 40 seconds. And then Darien will go on the man advantage.
Well, no, it's Darien power play. They scored a power play goal, right?
That's right.
So he's gone. That's off the board, and it's not off
the clock.
It should be.
That's why I'm.
There you go.
There we go. So it'll be a Darien power play for the next 2 minutes.
Oh, Erickson just missed the net there.
And the Bradley thinks he has a goal, but the net came loose, and the official.
I think the whistle. I heard the whistle. Yeah.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. Erickson hit the net there. Gordon never saw it. He just missed it. Kind of whistled it high and wide.
We'll take another look at that again if we can. Here we go.
Boy, that's a quick whistle.
The whistle happened.
Wow.
Seconds before that.
I can see why Bradley was complaining there. That's unfortunate. I mean, it wrapped around and it went in. That net had barely moved. It certainly was off, but again, Darien's kind of forcing the shot there. Never got to net. They got to go in and set it up. They're not going to beat this kid from the hash marks.
There's Johnston with the puck, or Zaffino rather, I'm sorry, with the puck into the neutral zone, across the blue line, leaves it for Erickson on the right wing. Under 10 minutes left in the third period, 2-0 Ridgefield.
Got Stein wide open at the point. I'm not sure why they're not moving the puck here.
There's Zaffino. Bradley was right there.
Yeah, they're just not getting the puck to the net. They've blocked like 3 shots right there. They didn't register a shot on goal on that. Maybe got one, but
Ridgefield able to clear. I thought there was at least one shot.
Yeah, I guess one got through, but 3 or 4 got blocked. I mean, you got to credit Ridgefield for those blocking a shot at this level does not feel good. I promise you.
Boy, Ridgefield's penalty kill tonight has
another good look there, backdoor. Blake
been
just
good.
couldn't quite get any wood on it. Kind of whiffed on it.
Here's Hathaway. Gregory swings it to Picorni.
Better puck movement. Oh, no.
And it's cleared away by Ridgefield. Gregory to Hathaway. Into the Darien offensive zone. And Gordon covers that up. 7:55 left in the third period. 2-0 Tigers.
Well, it's certainly the difference in the game thus far is Darien's lack of ability to generate any offense on the power play, other than really once.
Yeah.
You know, they were now 0 for 7 on the night, and that's I'm sure that's going to be cause for frustration for the coaching staff. They spend a lot of time on man up, and just not great execution tonight, unfortunately, for the Wave. You know, you compare Darien to Ridgefield, and you know, we've certainly gotten some shots, but you know, we're forcing shots quickly, whereas Ridgefield kind of takes their time. And
Fiorita with the puck on a stick, skates in there, but that sails well
high
over
and
the cross.
wide, yeah. But you know, again, Ridgefield's working the puck around the perimeter for a minute, trying to find that soft spot, whether it be in the high slot or in the back door. And you know, they're 1 for 2 tonight on the power play, where you got Darien 0 for 7, being again much less patient and kind of forcing the issue.
Massey was able to get to the puck, or able to get the puck to the net moments ago.
Second goal's kind of taking the crowd out of it
Yep,
as well.
yeah,
It's gotten quiet in here.
This place has become a little silent. Here's Forrest in the corner.
Nice hip check by Leon there. On Forrest, kind of an old-fashioned check. You don't see that a lot anymore these days.
Jamison
Nice
Moore
break
now.
out by Moore. You know, if you're Darien, you know, Zafino gave up his blue line there. I would have liked to have seen him hold his position a little bit longer. Nice block by Leanne.
And it's covered up by Feifel.
Somebody's out $200 there. Broken twig.
Little extracurricular activity going on the ice right now. You don't like to see that. 6:16 left in the third. 2-0 Ridgefield.
Looks like they're heading back to the power play, best I can tell. Moore will go off for cross check, I imagine.
Looks like Erickson's in the box right now. Oh, Jamison, yeah. You were right, roughing. I saw the 7.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I saw him kind of going off with his head.
See it right there,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. He hit his head down with his broken stick,
Yep.
heading off to the bench. So Glenn and Jamison will be in blue line tomorrow, getting some new lumber. By the way, we recommend to all our listeners and viewers that they do all their hockey shopping at Blue Line Sports at the Darien Ice House.
Absolutely.
Best hockey shop in Connecticut, my opinion, followed closely by Whitey Benson's up in West Haven.
Well, the customer service, in all seriousness, is top-notch. So 6:04 left in the third period.
Nice play by Stein there, breaking up the approaching Ridgefield attack. And then Darien will ice it and get some fresh legs up front. Darien's got to kill this off and try and grab one here. You know, credit Ridgefield, though. I mean, they've really limited. You know, both teams have played well defensively this period. It's really been lacking offense, other than the goal. You've had just 2 shots on goal for each team. Been kind of a lackluster period from an offensive standpoint.
.44 seconds left on the Ridgefield power play. Nice stop by Feifel.
Got to say, I really love Ridgefield's patience here. They really take their time, kind of lull you to sleep, and then they look for that weak side backdoor pass, and obviously that got them the second goal. You know, Feifel was there, just couldn't quite pinch his pad on the ice.
Cullinan was the one who had the nice look on that last shot. Stoppage in play here with 16 seconds left on the power play as the net comes loose. 4:33 remaining in the third period. 2-0 Ridgefield. And they got a goal in the second period, and they got a goal here in the third period. It was Will Forrest striking first for the Tigers in the second, and then Cullinan with his third goal in as many days, or in the last 2 days. And here's Erickson skating in, and he can't convert. Big fundraiser tonight, Bill, for the Darien Youth Hockey Association. Number of fans, no doubt, will be headed there after this game. And if you can't make it to the fundraiser, you can always go on the DYHA website and make a donation.
I didn't get notice on that one. I must have aged out.
3:10 left in the third period. 2-0 Ridgefield.
Third good look the Wave have had in the last minute here, and unfortunately they've whistled all 3 shots wide of the net. They've got to get some pucks on Gordon this period. They just haven't generated any offense in the first 13 minutes of the period. Again, give Ridgefield a little bit of credit. They've certainly tightened things up, I think, but Hathaway finally gets one on net there.
Again, want to give a shout out to our DAF media production crew, Graydon Overbeck, Chris Eggs-Benedict, Sam Cragen, and Luke Sini doing double duty tonight, Bill, just like yourself. They'll be part of the broadcast coming up after this one of the girls' game, Darien Greenwich.
Well, I was watching more hockey regardless, just a question of what and where. So.
Well, you multitask during these games sometimes.
Yeah, I might put Michigan's on the Big Ten Network tonight, so a couple of my daughter's friends are lacing them up. I'll try and watch a little bit of that while we're watching Greenwich and Darien. Darien's got another penalty. That's going to... Not what you needed here with 2 minutes left.
Nope. 1:53 left. To be exact, 2 minutes. 2-minute minor. So they'll be skating for the next 1:53 on.
It's unfortunate because you would have liked to have tried to pull your goalie there and
Yeah.
you know get that first goal anyway if given the opportunity. And now that's
The one thing about hockey, though, it's not over until it's over.
no, but you've just got to be a little more disciplined than that. You know, Martens is not out there. He's out there to create some energy, skate hard, but can't be taking a penalty with, you know, when you're down 2 goals with 2 minutes left. Got to be a little smarter than that.
Van Wees tracks it down. He had an assist on that first Ridgefield goal. And he'll bring the puck across the blue line. And that shot sails wide. Keys Van Wees. Van Wees to Van Wees.
Reed ices it. Nice play there. Lau hops off, and Fiorita, I think, jumps on.
Yep. And we are now under 40 seconds left in this one. Here's Gregory.
Darien whiffed on another shot. My gosh. Maybe they need shooting practice.
Gregory.
All right,
picks
one
up the
last
puck.
rush here.
Tight game for much of this one, and then Forrest buries one in the back of the net, and Ridgefield adds another one here in the third by Cullinan, and that will do it for this one as Ridgefield beats Darien for the second day in a row, 2-0. They shut out the Wave on their home ice here at the Darien Ice House, and the Ridgefield Tigers improved to 9-0, and they will no doubt remain the #1 ranked team in the state of Connecticut as the squads shake hands near center ice. Bill, your final thoughts on this?
Well, I mean, look, Ridgefield's the top team in the state for a reason. They're experienced. They've got some kids back from last year's FCIAC and state championship team who are really nice players. I mean, they don't have as a ton of depth, I guess I would add. So they're going to hope that those kids stay healthy. They run them hard. You know, and they deserve to win both games. They did a good job tonight in the penalty kill. They were man down 7 times. Darien was 0 for 7 in the power play, and they managed to squeak 2 by, Fightful on not a lot of shots. So, I think defensively Darien did a good job, but, they've got to learn to generate some offense, and a couple untimely penalties from Darien as well, which hurt them.
Yeah, Darien's power play and Ridgefield's penalty kill, really the big difference, as you just said, in this one. And Darien loses on home ice to Ridgefield 2-0. Coming off that exciting 3-2 overtime thriller up in Ridgefield last night.
Yeah, it's tough. Ridgefield now goes to 9-0, and Darien drops to 4-4. So they're 500. They've certainly played a tough schedule, but I know both the kids and Coach Bud would have desperately loved to have gotten, split this series this weekend. That's unfortunate.
All righty, our DAF Media production crew, Graydon Overbeck, Sam Cragen, Chris Eggs-Benedict, and Luke Cini did a terrific job in this game, bringing you all the visuals of this one. For Bill Kirby, I am Damian Andrew. This has been a production of the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. So glad you could be with us. Have a great rest of your weekend. Again, Ridgefield beats Darien 2-0. Have a great night, everybody.